Jared Murph.
All right, hey Jared, Travis here. Thanks for the video. I want to help you with your notes there that you left in overswinging the club. You also mentioned overactive legs. I wouldn't worry about the legs so much. When you look here from down the line, I wouldn't say your legs are too active there. I wouldn't say they're too active coming through. But what I do want to help you on is how to shorten that up a little bit to the top of the swing. It looks like when you get to the top, your spine definitely is leaning left towards the target here. And as your spine leans too much to the left, you can get your hands kind of behind the head too much and the club gets a little bit too long. But you look very flexible, and usually with a swing that's too long, you'll lose structure in the arms and all of that. But you're really doing a pretty nice job with the structure. So I'm going to show you how to keep your spine a little more to the right, and then also how to get your right elbow to be a little bit more out in front of you. So your elbow a little bit more out this way in front of the chest. And I think those two things will really help you shorten up the swing. You got a lot of good things going on. Club coming down's in a nice spot. You rotate well. So a lot of good things in your swing. So here comes two things to help shorten it up.
All right, Jared, good stuff. A lot of nice things in your swing, particularly from the target line view. As I mentioned, you got a good shape to your swing, right? You got the club out here nicely, good at the top, comes back down nice, into the exit plane. Well done. Now, your notes were how do you shorten up, right? Club was a little bit long. You can probably shorten it up a little bit. I want to give you two things. It looks like your spine is leaning a fair amount towards the target as you go to the top of the swing. So for you, that would be left bend. Here's left bend, here's right bend, okay? So you set up, and then as you turn, it looks like you're really cranking your spine a bit to the left. Now, the more your spine goes to the left, then of course that's gonna wanna take the club long with it. So I think you're a candidate at address just to have a little bit of right bend, and then just feel like you kind of stay there, right? Now here would be an exaggeration of right bend, and I don't think you're going to go there, but I do think that's going to help shorten you up. A little right bend at address, and then kind of staying kind of more this way rather than cranking the spine that way. The second thing, from the target line, this elbow, okay? This right elbow is kind of retracting behind you probably a little too much. A little bit of that's not the end of the world, but when you look at this elbow and it really retracts back here behind, the more it gets back here like that, then that's going to really open that up and get you long as well. So getting this elbow to fold more this way rather than that way will keep it more out in front of you. Okay, so I feel like my elbow is kind of kicking here rather than retracting. You might even kind of give it a little pinch there, a little shirt pinch, right? Take it up there. Elbow still can come away. It's not like tucked to your body. It can still come away, but it feels a little more pinched here and out in front. And I think that, countered with a little more right bend, will help shorten things up. Now, as you work on those two things, do some stop and goes. So go to the top, feel the right bend, feel the elbow, swing through. Okay, give it a pause, quantify it. Go to the top, right bend, elbow, feels 3/4, swing through. I like those two things. I think it'll shorten things up a bit for you at the top. And I think it'll make things a little bit more repeatable through impact. Really appreciate you sending in your video. You're probably wondering at home, hey, I need some help. I need some advice on my swing. How do I get involved? Well, check